What's up, YouTube? Today I will be replacing my brake pads. I will be replacing my brake pads on my 2002 Subaru WRX. The brake pads I will be using today are the Hawk HPS High Performance Street. Just a little information. I have the 04 STI Brembo brake calipers. I did the swap on the 2002 WRX. Obviously, the 2002 WRX doesn't come with the Brembo calipers. So basically, this information will translate over to the 04 to 07 STI. I'm not sure if it's the same for the 08 and up. I also have the DBA slotted rotors. These are the T3 rotors. Yeah, so more information, if you guys want that, let me know in the comments below and I'll post up some information. But here we go. Okay, so step one is to remove the lug nuts, to remove the rim. That out of the way. Next, you're going to want to wipe down your caliper just to make sure that there's no debris or dirt getting into your pistons, especially the back. For those of you who aren't familiar with the calipers, each caliper has 4 pistons, so there's going to be 2 here and 2 here. And the first step to removing the brake pad is going to be to get these 2 pins pushed out that way. Actually, before that, you're going to have to remove these 2 cotter pins, pop those out, and then push these out to release this this clip that kind of holds it together. And we'll get into that in a second. Okay, so first we're going to remove this and this. Those are the 2 cotter pins holding the pin together. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to get a punch or kind of a Phillips head screwdriver and push these 2 pins out. They should start coming out of the end over here. Just be careful not to hit the caliper because the paint tends to chip. Then this clip should pop out. Okay, now that you got the pins out and you got the clip out, what you're going to do is you're going to take a flathead, stick it in between the brake pad and the caliper. I'm sorry, the brake pad and the rotor, and then you're going to try and wedge it to try and push the pistons in. What this is going to do is this is going to push the brake fluid back through the brake line and back into your reservoir. One thing you got to make sure is that when you're pushing this back, that the fluid doesn't overflow in your reservoir in your engine bay. So you're going to do that for the piston 1, piston 2, piston 3, and piston 4. Okay, so I got the brake pads out. I just wanted to try and show you here the 2 pistons I was talking about. You want to try and push those back on both sides as far back as you can. Just so when you put in the new brake pad, it'll be a bit thicker and it'll be easier to put in. Over here I have a side-by-side of the thickness so you guys can take a look. So on the left is the old one, on the right is the new one. So yeah, as you can see, they're a bit worn down, and the new ones are a lot thicker, so you're going to need that extra space. Okay, so now we're going to take the new brake pads and we're going to slide them in. If you did this correctly and pushed the pistons all the way back in, they should be fairly easy to slide in. And then kind of make sure they line up with these holes because that's where the pin's going to hold through. Okay, so once you have them both in, you're going to take one of your pins and slide them through the bottom. And make sure this hole lines up facing out for the cotter pin. Like so. Then you're going to insert the tensioner and slide the second pin through. Alright, so after you get that last pin through, place the last cotter pin, and then you are good to go. Please give a thumbs up if you like this video. If you have any questions or concerns that I can help you answer, leave them in the comment section below. Other than that, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Take care.